What if the Quran hinted at one of the biggest scientific facts long before modern astronomy? For thousands of years, people believed the Earth was completely still. But today, science confirms something incredible. The Earth spins at nearly 1,670 kilometers per hour. Now here's the shocking part. Some verses in the Quran seem to describe motion, rotation, and the movement of day and night in ways that sound surprisingly close to modern science. Was this coincidence, a metaphor, or something far deeper? In this video, we'll explore Quranic verses, ancient beliefs about Earth, and what modern astronomy says today. Stay till the end because one Quran verse especially has left many researchers amazed. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Ayat and Atoms, where science meets revelation. If you enjoy videos about Quran and science, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more mind-opening content. Now let's begin. Today, we know the Earth rotates around its axis once every 24 hours. This spinning creates day and night. But humans did not always believe this. For centuries, many civilizations thought the Earth was fixed and everything else moved around it. Even famous ancient thinkers believed the sun revolved around Earth. Then scientists like Nicolaus Copernicus and Galileo Galilei challenged that idea. Eventually, modern astronomy confirmed the Earth is constantly moving. Not only rotating, but also orbiting the sun at incredible speed. Now here comes the interesting question. Did the Quran describe anything related to this over 1,400 years ago? One of the most discussed verses comes from Surah Az-Zumar, chapter 39, verse 5. The Quran says, "He wraps the night over the day and wraps the day over the night." The Arabic word used here is yukawiru. This word comes from the root meaning to wrap something around in a circular way, like wrapping a turban around the head. Think about that carefully. Day and night are not simply switched on and off. They are wrapped around the Earth continuously. And this wrapping effect only makes complete sense on a rotating spherical planet. If Earth were flat and unmoving, this description would sound very strange. But on a spinning globe, it fits perfectly. Now let's look at another fascinating verse.
In Surah An-Naml, chapter 27, verse 88, the Quran says, "And you see the mountains, thinking them motionless, while they pass as the passing of clouds." At first glance, this sounds mysterious. Mountains look completely still to us. But in reality, they are moving along with the Earth's rotation and orbit through space. Some Islamic scholars interpret this verse as referring to the Day of Judgment. Others believe it may also hint toward Earth's movement. What makes this interesting is the phrase, "you think them motionless," because even today, Earth feels perfectly still to us, despite moving at enormous speed.
In Surah Al-Anbiya, chapter 21, verse 33, the Quran says, "And he created the night and the day, and the sun and the moon. All swim along, each in an orbit." The Arabic word here suggests floating or swimming movement. Today, science confirms the Earth rotates. The moon orbits Earth. Earth orbits the sun itself moves through the galaxy. Everything in space is in motion. What's remarkable is that the Quran consistently describes heavenly bodies as moving, at a time when many believed celestial objects were fixed or attached to solid heavenly spheres. Now, it's important to stay balanced here. Some people say these verses are poetic and should not be treated as scientific statements. Others believe the wording is too precise to ignore. And honestly, this debate continues even today. The Quran is primarily a book of guidance, not a science textbook. But many believers argue that certain verses encourage humans to observe nature, think deeply, and reflect on the universe.
And that's exactly what makes these discussions so fascinating. Whether someone sees these verses as miracles or metaphors often depends on perspective. So, did the Quran mention Earth's rotation? The answer depends on interpretation. But what's undeniable is this. More than 1,400 years ago, the Quran used language about day and night, motion, and celestial orbits that continues to spark discussion in the modern scientific age. And perhaps that's the most powerful part of all. It pushes people to think, to question, to explore, and to reflect on the universe around them. What do you think? Do these verses point towards scientific knowledge ahead of its time, or are they poetic descriptions open to interpretation? Comment your thoughts below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more videos from Ayat and Atoms. Thanks for watching. Assalamu alaikum.